Hello and welcome back to Nexus Nonprofit Coaching. Today, I want to share one of the most powerful tools you can use as a nonprofit leader or entrepreneur. So, in step 8, we're going to talk about telling a compelling story. This is not just sharing a feel good moment at the end of your presentation. I mean a story that weaves together data and heart. You see, facts show your impact, but stories make people care. And when you can bring those two together, you don't just inform, you inspire. You may be asking, why does this matter? Well, let's think about it. Numbers by themselves can feel very cold, and stories by themselves can feel emotional, but sometimes lack credibility. But when you can combine them, you create something people cannot ignore. I want to give you an example here. Here's one example. We served 500 meals last month. Now, that's good. But here is a more powerful example. We served 500 meals last month, and one of those meals gave a single mom the strength to finish her hospital shift and still come home to her kids. Now that's unforgettable. And you see, that's the kind of story that turns listeners into supporters and donors and partners. Hey, everybody, I am Dr. Sonia Ricketts Stinson, and I unapologetically empower multidimensional women in leadership across business, nonprofit, and beyond to disrupt outdated norms, lead with vision, and build legacies that outlive their work. Now, let's dive back into our topic today, telling a compelling story. So, when you prepare your story, let me give you 3 steps as a framework that you can use. Here's step 1. Start with the person. So, highlight one life, one story, one face that represents your mission. And number 2, add the data that shows how your story connects to the bigger picture, such as how many more people are being impacted, just like the ones you just mentioned. And number 3, tie it to your mission. Make it crystal clear. This is why our work matters, and this is why we can't do it without you. This way, your story is relatable, credible, and inspiring. I want to give you another example. Before joining our job readiness program, Michael had been unemployed for nearly a year. With 2 young children, he was on the verge of losing his housing. After completing our 12-week training, he secured a full time job. And he's not alone. You know, last year, 78% of our participants found stable employment within 90 days. That's not just a number. Think about it. It's 78 families who have now moved towards stability. Did you know what happened? The personal story drew you in, the data gave it credibility, and the mission gave it meaning. So here is my challenge to you today. The next time you share your work, don't stop at the numbers. Don't stop at the story. Combine them. Lead with your heart. Back it up with data and tie it back to your mission. Because when you can tell a compelling story, you don't just share information, you invite people into a movement. And that's how we build lasting impact together. Because guess what? That's Nexus. If this or any of our 5-minute live video tips have been helpful to you, connect with us at www.drsonia.com. Join our mailing list and get the latest updates on workshops and training dates and a lot more. And also share with someone you know that could receive valuable information on this video. For now, bye bye.